What up, all y'all sports fans? It's your boy HipHoppa here, back with another special edition of Hoppa's Hip Tips, baby. That's right. We got New Bloods to break down today. It is Friday release day, delish, and we got 4 new cards to check out. So that's what we gon' do, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't know what clans we got going or whatever, but yeah, let's do this. And what up, what up, Akab? What up, Mecha-Colos? You guys ready to do this? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna open some packs too, baby. Yeah. So it's been a couple weeks, and I missed all y'all. And we got a lot going on today. So first off, we got missions for Enigma and Griffinmore. Sweet. So basically, we got a couple hardcore missions that we can do until Wednesday, September 9th. Well, from now until 11 a.m. Wednesday, September 9th. So you've got till then to finish in the top 5 of 3 tournaments to get yourself an Enigma, and reach 13 in Survivor mode to get yourself a copy of Griffinmore, baby. Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. I think the Enigma mission is a little more doable, honestly. Top 5 still, it's still difficult to get top 5, but it's definitely doable. 3 tournaments. We got a few days to get these done. Reaching 13 in Survivor mode is kind of a crapshoot, honestly. Survivor's so swingy these days. It's just like, it's really, I don't know. I just feel like the mode as it stands right now is just really random. It's super random. I mean, I don't know that there's any real type of deck that's gonna get you, guaranteed 13 wins. Of course, I'm not a huge Survivor player either, so take that for what it's worth. It is gonna be I guarantee though that's gonna be a more difficult mission though than the turning one. I'll guarantee that. But yeah, reach out to your Survivor friends, check out those Survivor presets and stuff. Maybe there's something there that could help you. But anyway. That's pretty cool. I don't have an Enigma or a Griffinmore yet, so I'm excited about that. And what else? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So, of course, what you came here for is the friggin' New Bloods. So let's check those out now. We are back. Not exactly a really original title this week. Clint City, first of all, we'd like to welcome you back from the summer break and trust you're feeling fighting fit. There's quite a lot of work planned in town, which we'll tell you more about over the coming weeks. Rest assured it's going to be full of surprises. And to get us off to a good start, here are 4 far from ordinary New Bloods. And kind of weird here. Merrick is the only link that works at the moment, I guess. Anyway, Merrick, the ex-abomination from the kingdom of Rin, brought back my melody to boost the ranks of the freaks. So another Fantasy Rivals card, sweet. This time for freaks. And yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Olivia, the intriguing Riots cowgirl. Okay. Mattacchione, the crazy croupier from the Montana's Borgia's Palace, and Jairin, the so-called god of electricity, recruited by the Paradox, of course. Come and discover our 4 new challengers right now. Happy gaming to you all. We will discover them right now. Exolande. So let's jump over here to eye cleanse. And first and foremost, we've got Mattacchione here for the Montanas. He is a 2-star. He's the common of the bunch, and let's check him out. So it gets his ability at level 2, and he is a 7/1 with equalizer damage +1, and the Montana bonus, of course. So that's actually pretty sweet. So he could be, I think he can be a 7/6 against a 5-star. That's nice. I would say this is a really good tournament card for tourney. This is where this card's gonna shine. In EFC, he's still usable in EFC, but his damage is really shaky. I mean, he could get SOA'd. And I mean, obviously he can get SOA'd in tourney as well. But in tourney, high damage 2-stars are nice because they get you lots of points. And yeah, I just think he's going to have a really good time in tourney for sure. In EFC, you can get SOA'd. You can run into a lot of lower star cards, 2s and 3s and stuff. So he's not going to get quite as much damage in there. But even if he's up against a 3-star, he's still a 7/4, which is great for a 2-star, right? I mean, that's still some nice damage. So definitely a nice card. His damage is very vulnerable, so that's why he's a common, obviously. But a very nice common for Montana. I like it very much, and I will definitely be trying out this card if I'm able to pull him in a pack, of course. And we got Olivia next. So she's an uncommon, 3-star for the Riots clan, Exulande. Riots getting a little love. And let's see, ability at level 3, so no semi-evo stats. I actually like her. second level art. Actually, that's kind of cool. And then for 3-stars, I guess she's riding on a mechanical horse there. Okay. Her outfit kind of looks like Captain Marvel, but I don't, from Marvel Comics, but I don't think that's what they're going for necessarily. But maybe, I don't know. She's got kind of the short hairstyle. Yeah, her third level art really looks like Captain Marvel. That's weird. Anyway, but I don't really know how that ties in necessarily. Olivia is not like Captain Marvel's name. I don't know. Anyway, she's a 7/4 3-star, so pretty standard stats for a 3-star. But she has asymmetry power +3. Sweet. And asymmetry is pretty easy to get to go. So most of the time she's going to be a friggin' 10/4 3-star. That's pretty sick. Pretty dang nice. A lot of 10/4 3-stars either have support or some other kind of condition. I think this asymmetry condition is pretty easy to work with. So that's going to be a nice card. Obviously SOA kills that ability, but 3 out of 4 times you're gonna get this ability to go off. So that's pretty dang nice, making her a 10/4. And of course, if she doesn't get through, I mean, they're gonna have to pill a ton to get over a 10 powered card, and if they do, you get pills back. So yeah, pretty sweet card. I like it actually. That's really nice for Riots for sure. And next up, we got Jairin. He is the rare of the bunch, and oh, look at him. He looks pretty bad, eh? So he's a 4-star for Paradox, which I was kind of hoping. I don't know. It's a little disappointing because they just barely got what's her face, Lazar, right? She was their new 4-star, and now she's already being replaced by Jiren here. He gets his ability at level 3, so he does have some semi-evo stats here. So at 3 stars, he is a 7-3 with -2 opponent power, -5. So a virtual 9-3, and then of course with his symmetry he could be a 9-6, or sorry, with his asymmetry, his bonus, he could be a 9-6. So that's pretty dang nice for a 3 star. Although, well, now that I think about it, I mean, Bonaparte is already a 9-6 with no ability. So he's actually more solid than Jairin at 3 stars. And and then you've got other pretty solid 3 stars as well, like D'Agostini Legend, for example. Yeah, so I don't know that using Jiren at 3 stars would really be all that helpful. But when he gets to 4 stars, now you're talking. Now, at 4 stars, he's basically, he goes up to an 8-3. So again, 8 power is pretty solid. And, and he gets -3 opponent power, -5. So, so that's an 11-6, I guess. Yeah, that's a virtual 11-6. Now, Lazar is also, she's basically an 11-5 if you use her with symmetry. And then with asymmetry, she gets, with asymmetry, I guess she becomes an 8-8, doesn't she? Yeah. So I guess, I guess these cards, I guess he doesn't exactly replace Lazar, right? I mean, she's still usable. And plus, they're both 4 stars, so you can use both of them at the same time in the same deck. But basically, yeah, Jairin is basically, he's a virtual 11-6 if he gets his asymmetry going on. So yeah, pretty nice card. He's rare. Lazar, I think, is an uncommon, isn't she? So I don't know that he's any better than she is necessarily. I mean, she can be an 8-8. He can only be an 8-6. If he loses his ability, he's an 8-6. If she loses her ability, she's an 8-8 still. I don't know. Anyway, he's a decent card, decent 4 star for the friggin' paradox. So that's cool. He's the rare of the bunch. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, we got the beastly friggin' Merrick here. Okay. So Merrick was a Fantasy Rivals card, I guess. And now he's a friggin' Freaks. So let's check him out. He's also an uncommon, so it's a double uncommon week. Double uncommon weeks are good for New Bloods because you have a better chance of pulling one of the New Bloods. You know what I mean? Because you got 2 uncommons and a common, and if you don't pull the rare, maybe you can pull one of the uncommons. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's Merrick. He's a big ugly monster, and I assume they just drew that. They added that Freaks, all the Freaks stuff there to his original art, because that Freaks medallion and the red clothing there. That's all been added, I think, to the original art. But anyway, so no semi-evo stats here. He is a 9-3 3-star, and he has -2 cards damage, -1, which of course means that's another ability, another Fantasy Rivals ability So Fantasy Rivals cards usually have a -0 on their card, or they have this cards ability, which means basically it affects him and the opponent and the opposing card. So basically he's basically a 9-1 with his ability active, but that doesn't really matter because you're trying to get poison in with him, right? But he's actually, this is a really good card for Freaks, really good card actually, because Up until now, you had Quasi-Choco for DR, maybe. Now you've got Merrick as well. And the good thing about Merrick is, you can attack with him, try to get poison in. Or, if you draw, another, if you draw another good starting card, like, like Plague Legend or something like that, then you can just save Merrick for DR later, right? DR, of course, is a really nice ability on freaks, and they haven't had a lot of low star DR cards for a while. Like I said, Quasi-Choco being pretty much the only one, but now they have Merrick too, so that's going to be a nice duo, nice combo for freaks. I like that a lot, actually. Merrick is definitely going to see play, and definitely a strong card for freaks. Exulande. So now, let's jump on back over to the website, and let's check out the new missions this week. So, here we are. Let's see, game missions, and yeah, there we go. All right. So, all right. So his name was Blomborg. That's Merrick, isn't it? So yeah. So I don't know why they've changed names on these some of these fantasy rival cards. I don't know why they don't just stick with the original names. So I guess his name was Blomborg in Fantasy Rivals, but now he's Merrick. But anyway, block 30 damage with Merrick. That's basically 15 rounds. If he gets his full DR in there. So that shouldn't be too difficult. And speaking of which, I'm just going to remind people, none of the new Fantasy Rivals New Bloods have gone CR yet. A lot of people are speculating on these cards. They have a lot of high prices. But so far, none of them have gone CR. Just saying. So his name is Blomborg. That'll be fairly easy. 15 rounds isn't too bad. Second deal is inflict 100 damages with Mattacchione, and he is, like I said, he can deal in tourney T2. You can definitely get that damage in. You could probably do it in free fight as well. He could probably get some decent damage in as well. But if he's facing a 5-star, that's 6 damage at a time. And, inflicting 100 damage is what? I don't know. That's like 10, 15 rounds, something like that. Like 15 rounds, a little over 15 rounds. So again, it's comparable to Merrick's mission there. And then we have God of Thunder ? Win 15 rounds with Jairen. And of course, Jiren's a round winner, right? He's a virtual 11 power. You should be able to win 15 rounds fairly easily. And again, it's 15 rounds, just like the other two missions. So that shouldn't take too long. Final mission here is to be alive, too alive to be a ghost town. Win 8 fights by finishing with a knockout from Olivia. So, so 8 fights. That's not too bad. That's actually probably the easiest mission out of all of these. 8 KOs. As you guys know, if you don't know, they always say finishing with a fight or finishing a fight with a KO from whatever card, Olivia, for example. But you really don't have to, she doesn't have to land the killing blow. You just have to deal damage with her and then end the fight with a KO from anybody. So it doesn't necessarily have to be her, just FYI. But 8 fights with a KO from Olivia, that shouldn't be too difficult. She's a round winner, so you're probably going to get that 4 damage in with her 10 power, and then just finish with a KO. Not bad. So 8 fights, that shouldn't be too difficult. In fact, you could knock that out really easily in free fight, for example. But anyway, what else we got? I guess those are all the missions. So let's head back to the app and buy ourselves a pack, baby. See if we can snag ourselves some friggin' New Bloods today. So, heading over to the shop. We got New Bloods. I've scraped together 40 creds. We're gonna spend 28 here on a friggin' pack, and let's do this. Yeah. Alright, so boom. What do we got here? We got 2 rares. That's sweet. Double rare action. So what do we got? We got a common. We got Ganache. Meh. All right. New challenger unlocked. We got Cigar. Delish. I like that. So new Piranha card. Egg Solande. He's a good one too, by the way. I like Cigar. Good Piranha card. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got Merrick. Excellent. So that's the new Jungo Big. Didn't have that, so that's a nice card to pull. And here's our uncommon today. What do we got? Oh, it's Salvatore. Okay, we already had Salvatore. So, all right, he's definitely a good card though. And our final card, which is a rare. Let's do it, baby. Let's flip this bad boy. Yeah! Oh, it's Jiren. Delish. Oh, baby. We pulled the friggin' New Blood rare. Oh my gosh. I'm excited about that. So I'm going to definitely be finishing that mission right quick and then selling this bad boy for some cashola, you know what I'm saying? Delish! Alright, well that was a sweet pack, baby. I like that a lot. And I hope you enjoyed the show today. You've been hip-tipped, baby. Yeah. So please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. My name's HipHoppa, of course, and I will see you all in the next video, probably in 2 weeks for another New Bloods review, if I don't see you sooner. And take it easy, baby. We'll see you all then.